Hey, and welcome back. I want to do something a little bit different this time. Yes, subscribe. So we're going to do some ultra super slow-mo stuff here. It's 120 frames per second, and without further ado, here goes victim number 1. This is Spirit Wings 777 from Fort Lauderdale, operated with November 7, 18 NK. You see the pilot's faces, and let's watch the action here in slow motion. Ooh, look at that smoke. That's my favorite part of these slow motion. Of course, I'm shooting right up against a fence, so you will see lots of interference, but no big deal. Alright. Excellent. Okay, hot shot number 2 here is November 8814 Kilo. These guys are operating from Houston Hobby Airport as Southwest 1525. Right on, engine. You can see the engine spinning. Now listen, I hope you're watching this on a big screen, because you can stop, pause, rewind, go back and look at the faces, look at the rotation of the engines. I don't know any other major airport around here where you can do this kind of stuff. Alright, well done. Welcome to runway 26 left. November 953 Whiskey November now seen here touching down. A little bit of a hop and a skip right there. I love when that happens. And can you count the S2 landings? Hey, it is smoked twice, so yeah. What's that on the nose? It looks like 2 5s forming a heart, the word silver, and maybe a 1. Anyways, this is Southwest 1164 inbound from San Antonio, Texas. Good stuff. Someone recently told me that Southwest is like cockroaches. I don't like that, but they said it's like cockroaches. They're in every city and there's a lot of them. I think that's pretty tasteless. Okay, who have we got here? Look at that. This is November 624 Ned's Kids, or NK. Making up flight 874 inbound from Santa Ana, California. It's one of their older Sharklet equipped aircraft. And yeah, these guys have been in the news. Most recent update was that they're flirting with the bankruptcy codes and talking to creditors. And yeah, wow, that's cool. Look at that smoke. I feel so sorry for my friends over there, and I hope they can get their shit together and back on their feet pretty soon. Alright, who's this? November 816 Delta November now. Delta flight 766 inbound from Detroit Metro. And here we go. Shooting right up against the fence. Looks like it's going to be a smooth greaser. Yeah. What I've noticed is that when there's a lot of smoke, it's usually a nice greaser when it happens, because it's rubbing so much of the tire before there's a wheel spin up that equates the velocity of the aircraft. Alright, what's this? This is the check ride bird. Nice, the check ride bird. So when you're doing a check ride or recurrent training at Spirit Airlines, this tail number is what all the paperwork uses. November 605 NK. This is Spirit 14. Oh my lord, look at that touchdown. Alright, this is 1480 inbound from San Diego, California, in a classic CO. In other words, it doesn't have the sharklets. It's got the fences on the wingtips there. And CO meaning conventional engine option. I shot this. I took this shot here because look at how gorgeous that aircraft looks. You know, I mean, it's a thing. I say what you want about Spirit Airlines, right? Say whatever you want, but just look at that livery. Okay, hoving into view now is a borrowed nose, a borrowed radome there. On November 67827, probably an older continental bird. Greasing her down right on 26 left there. What you see around the main cabin door there, the L1 door, is the outline of the jet bridges that hook up to it. Alright, this is United 2475, Chicago O'Hare inbound. Oh, plug door's intact? Yep. This is a 900 obviously, 737-900. Plug door intact. Aircraft is not falling apart. Hello, Southwest 4744. How do you do, folks? Inbound from Santa Ana, California, November 491, Whiskey November. Check out their faces if you can. Pause here. If you're on an iPad or something, just pinch, zoom in. You better be watching it in 4K. Wheel spin up. Look at that. It's excellent detail. If there wasn't a fence here, can you imagine just how clear and awesome these shots could be? I certainly can. Here's one I just wanted to see if I can get their faces in slow motion here, because takeoffs are not that exciting in slow motion, you know, but just look at the detail. Oh, disregard. Off we go. Yeah, you can see right through the glass in there. And of course I'm leaning up against the fence, and my the front of my lens is probably scraping about. I just can't get enough of this livery though. I love that color. I love the mascara around the windows. I do not like what's happening at that airline though. I feel sorry for that place. Alright, you can see the tires spinning still. Look at the... Alright, check out the trails behind the engines. The heat trails. You can actually see the sunshine through the fan duct. That's awesome. Taking the spotlight now for their touchdown is November 118 NN negative Nancy. American Airlines 604 inbound from Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Nose is right up. Engines are spinning good. That's a good thing. Floating a bit. And by the way, the landing zone, he just passed it right there. There was a little white mark on the ground there. That's the 1500 footers. So these guys are well past the zone, floating it, but look at the grease. Ugh. Yeah. That is a very smooth landing. Speed brakes are coming up, and the reversers are opening. There they go. Maybe that helicopter over there is also plane spotting. Now for this next one, I want you to pause it. I want you to go back and look at it. There's some sorcery happening on this landing that I cannot figure out. So this next touchdown, I need you to go check some shit out for me, okay? Can you do that? Because when this guy touches down here, check this out. No smoke at all. How's that possible, guys? How the hell is that? This is a trivia question. It's going to be a hot take. Probably the only one in this video, but November 37567, United 642 from Newark. How the hell did you touch down without any tire smoke? It's, yeah. I can't figure that one out, guys. You're going to have to help me on that. Alright, conversely, I bet these guys are going to have plenty of tire smoke, because these aren't sorcerers here. Southwest Airlines 2587 from Dallas Love Field in the Max Jet, November 8836, Quebec. There's your smoke. So I don't get it. Sorry about that, excuse me. I don't get how the hell that United plane did not pull any tire smoke out, because physics, bro. Physics. November 421 Las Vegas, plane that we've seen before. Really cool. I think we've seen them in Santa Ana. Really cool tail number. I like it. This is Southwest 4328 coming in from Sacramento, California. Alright, looks like the captain might be the pilot flying this one. He's looking outside very intently. This is just going to be a smoke show of a greaser. One-wheeled it, two-wheeled it. That was just a flippin' buttery, smoky touchdown. Well done, my friends. Good stuff. Okay. Another Southwest here. We got November 8853 Quebec now. This is operating as Southwest Airlines 3500. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania inbound. Looks like a pretty new Max Jet. Another massive floater. He is still going for it. And we get the left bogey down first. Yes, we do. Then the right side. Speed brake deployment. The rest is history. thought we were going to get a takeoff, huh? Yeah, silly geese. We don't do takeoffs unless it's a cold jet, but here comes one here. November 274 Whiskey November. We've seen this one here in Vegas from the garage. Parking garage. Garage. This guy did a go-around. That day that I caught 2 go-arounds here in Vegas, this is one of them. Look at those faces, mates. Okay, nose wheel comes down. Reversers are out. Speed brakes are out. So that one was right in the zone. After these guys touched down right in the zone, they're going to be literally right in front of me. That's what I'm looking for. Next one should be Delta. It's not Delta. Alright. I thought it was going to be Delta. Oh, don't tell me I'm all backwards here. I guess I had something on my phone that was out of sequence here. No worries. We'll just take a look at it. 239 Whiskey November. Operating as Southwest 3722 from Austin, Texas. Floating way past the landing zone. And there's a good touchdown there. It's probably not the smoothest one. It's hard to tell on this. I could speed it up, of course, but who wants to see that? Well done, welcome. Okay, next up, who is it going to be? Are we back in sequence yet? We are not in sequence, so I've got to manually look this one up as well. Okay. Ooh, look at those spinning engines. Eight, 8843 Sierra. 8843 Sierra. Let's have a look. Coming in from Colorado Springs. Nice touchdown. Southwest Flight 756. Welcome to Vegas. Give me your money. Giving us more money now is November 34460. 34460 rather. United Airlines 1336 from Houston Intercontinental. How will their performance be in their 737-900? Right past the zone. It's going to be a greaser. Look at that. Look at all of that flipping smoke. That it still hasn't got them both down yet. There it goes. That is a smooth as glass touchdown. From LasVegas to Las Vegas. Alright, Nashville, Tennessee to Las Vegas here. Southwest 973 and November 8530 Whiskey. 3 hours and 17-minute flight. About to come to an end just past the 1500s. One wheels it down on the left side and the right bogey's down. Immediately the speed brakes deploy. The reversers will come out. And we are home. We are home free. Alright, who's next to bat? It is November 7889 Alpha. Now, I've seen some of these that start with a 7, and from what I've seen in the past, it's been one of the former AirTran airplanes. I'm not sure. Is that left rudder I just saw kicked out? Nice, he just burst the left rudder right there. So, yeah, so that could be an old AirTran, I'm not sure. I'm not putting any chirons on this shoot. I'm not putting any data on the display there. We're just watching touchdowns. Southwest 4185 has survived the departure of Oakland, California to make their arrival here onto, there it is. Left bogey, right bogey, still thinking about it? There we go. Alright, that's that. Next up, from a beautiful city that I love to plane spot in, is a fantastic place for plane spotting, is Portland, Oregon. Southwest Airlines 1067 operated in November 8306 Hotel. Sailed past the thousands, sailing past the 1500 footers, and a bit of a swing and a miss there. Looks like it's going to be left wheel first. Is it? Yes, it is. Left and then right, and here we go. Welcome home. So easy to do that in a Boeing. Now this one I just wanted a test shot. I wanted to check this out to see if it would look cool on camera. I did not intend on posting this aircraft here. But you cannot deny that that fucking looks awesome. It looks really, really cool. Look at how that propeller is spinning. And again, look at it. He greased it right on the 1,000-footers or something. Was it even at the 1,000-footers? No, it was in front of the 1,000-footers. He just put it right on down there, super easy, so nothing. But I could not get enough of that spinning propeller like that. It looked pretty cool. So I decided to just leave it in. Alright, what is this? November 930 FE, operated by West Air. That's flight 7706 from Cedar City. And that is, of course, in Utah, right? God, if I'm wrong, then it's staying in here. I'm not changing it. So I'm going with Cedar City, Utah. Alright, what's this here? Ooh, okay, here we go. The Neo. Right off the bat. November 424 Alpha November now from Philadelphia. American Airlines Flight 2036. Look at the light shine off the bottom of the flaps there. Oh, yep, okay. That was very, very smooth. Now the body of the aircraft settles down onto the struts. The boards do that. The speed brakes is what makes it settle down into the struts there. Reversers deployed, and away we go. That was a very smooth landing. Uh-oh, what we got coming next? Yes, this is a warning. A hard landing warning. Now this is... Okay, when this aircraft touches down on the left bogey, I want you to pause it, rewind it, go back, check it out again. It actually buckles it forward. So in other words, the left main is going to touch down, and then it's going to be pushed forward momentarily until a little bounce occurs, and then it's going to recess back to its normal position. Here we go. I mean, holy fuck. Look at the left bogey. Boom, it goes forward, and then it recesses back after the weight is distributed. That is not good for this. This is not a good line. This is November 916 NN, American 652 from Phoenix, Arizona. That was a very, very bad landing. This is probably going to be another one of those hot takes here, but holy shit. Whoever was flying that plane is feeling very, very awful right now, in my opinion. And by the way, I'm not talking shit. I mean, this happens to all pilots. If you're a pilot, you've done this. I've certainly have. And we've all done it before. It's going to happen again. It's happened before. You know? Alright, who's next? Here comes Delta Airlines, Flight 964, inbound from Atlanta Hartsfield Airport. November 392, Delta November. And check this out. I love... Okay, the CFM56 is possibly the most popular engine ever made. Behind the JT8Ds. But CFM56... But these on this plane it looks cool because look at the eductor or the exhaust nozzle. It looks pretty flippin' cool. With a serrated or corrugated back end. And I'd imagine that's for noise reduction. This guy's floating well past the zone. Left wheel it, right wheel it. Look at the smoke. Okay, not too much smoke, which means it's possibly on the firm side because in my head there's less smoke because the wheels spin up a lot faster when you have a firm touchdown, and therefore they don't burn as much off. Whereas if you're greasing it, if you get a smooth butter landing, the wheel rotation will take a little bit longer, in my opinion. I'm not an expert on this, okay? Alright. Now we've got a classic Neo. Yes, I called it a classic Neo. I've coined that term. It's just me because it doesn't have the updated hardware avionics in the cockpit. But anyway, November 923 NK from Oakland, California. Spirit Wings 3170 touching down now. There's the 1,000-footers. Wow, I love the paint. I just love the aircraft look. It just looks fucking great. This looks like it's gonna be a squeaker of a touchdown. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Does it get smoother than that? That was an absolutely just smooth touchdown. What else could be said? All right, enough of that. Well, maybe not enough, but listen. Do you want to see Spirit Airlines go away? I don't know, to me it's a sad proposition, but I kind of want them to stay around. I like seeing them. They're a cool airline, you know. I've used them a lot. I used to work there. It's a great place. What do we got over here? Ooh, alright, this is I don't know. Who is it? Oh, 318. Okay, November 318 Alpha Sierra as Alaska 688 inbound from Seattle, Washington. Looks like it is. Ooh, this might be one of those. Okay, I think this is one of the classic 900s, a very old 900, maybe possibly made in the 90s. And what you'll notice about this, and if it is a 900, is there's no plug door in the back. There is no plug door behind the wings. 318 Alpha Sierra. Are you? Well, I'm not checking right now, but fact check me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments. That is the Florida one livery over there, and touching down now is November 469 Whiskey November as Southwest Flight 3735 inbound. Where? From Louisville, Kentucky. Okay, good. Left wheel, right wheel. A lot of the airplanes seem to be doing that, right? Touching the left first, which leads me to believe that the wind is from the left. Okay, one more here before I take a little break. November 550 Whiskey November now. Dash 700 inbound from Columbus, Ohio as Southwest 2195. Okay, coming down at a good clip. Let's see what happens. Or is he going to float it? Looks like he's floating it a bit, yeah. All those little dark perturbations on the screen there is just a flippin' fence. I'll show you a little bit more of that fence here very shortly. Now that is a smoke show greaser, my friends. Smoke show greaser. Well done, boys. A bit too far down the runway, but whatever. Is what it is. Florida 1 livery, 945 Whiskey November. I'll tell you, man, we shoot right up against the fence. Right up against the fence. That's how we do this. Right up against the fence right here. See that? Sorry. I don't have a tripod or anything. We're right through the bloody fence. Oh, we got a pole in the way. It's gonna mess up the shot, I'm sure. There's the pole, right through the pole. We shot right through the fence today. Right through the fucking fence. And it's no big deal. What equipment did you use, Cameron? What equipment did you use?
7200 2.8.
All right.
And the R6 Mark II.
R6 Mark II. What about your other cam, man? What was that? What's that one used for? For night shot, low light shots?
Lots of low light.
Yeah. All right. What else did you use?
I have the R7 with the 100 to 400. Nothing special.
Oh, I can't see it because it's fucking dark in here. I use that towel for one sweat and this towel for another sweat. I used that sweater there to block me from the sun earlier and to collect lots of sweats. But I got the R5 Mark II and the Canon RF2-800 for today's shoots. And we shall see very soon how it comes out. Alright, now that break time is over, coming into the shot now is November 37, 255. There they go, split scimitar winglets. Those always look pretty cool. Inbound from Denver, Colorado now is United Flight 1906. Ooh, look at that. It's on the right side this time. Nope, it's still gonna be the left bogey first. There they go. And right bogey. Just a little bit of smoke there. But it was not a hard landing, so maybe my theory is bullshit. Reversers opening. And here we go. The sun is finally over the flippin' edge of the hill there. Or the mountain range, I should say. And is fast cooling down from 105 degrees, which I am totally cool with. Alright, who might this American be? Let us go with November 933 Alpha November, operating as American 2785 from Los Angeles. Very short flight. I love those. 737s historically land pretty firm, but not today. They haven't been. And why is that, we ask? Because I'm recording. Looks like it's going to be right at the edge of the start of the 1500 footers, so in the zone. Say hello to the pilot faces there. Nice. Alright, boards are up. Reverser opening. Nose coming down. Give him some smoke. There we go. Right, it's getting darker. It's getting really dark now, and we've got another Spirit plane here. Yes. Alright, November 695 NK. Spirit Wings 890 inbound from Houston Intercontinental Airports. Cool looking lights there. You can see even the dual peaks of the strobes. That's awesome. Southwest is on deck there, waiting for takeoff. This is a very old paint job, so this leads me to believe that this aircraft may be, maybe going somewhere soon, because they didn't. Wow. Okay, you know what? That's possibly the best landing award. Let me drop in a hot take keyframe in there, because that might be the most beautiful touchdown of the shoot so far. Well, beside that Reno livery, of course, right? The one that buckled its landing gear forward. Holy crap, that was difficult to watch, my friends. Alright, next one. Ooh, coming from the top of the frame now. Spirit Airlines again. But this one possibly gets the prettiest looking aircraft award, because cheese and rice. Look at that fucking plane. It's just so majestic looking. Never mind. Whatever, who cares? I keep harping on that. But okay, we've got November 990 NK now from Seattle, Washington. Spirit Wings 204. Alright, here we go. Look at the engine spinning. That's a beautiful touchdown. A little bit on the firmer side, so there was less smoke. There was hardly any smoke, in fact. So, okay. Oh, look at the cockpit. Check out the cockpit. You can see their heads. You can see their faces. Nice. Alright, so that's kind of cementing my belief. You know, if the harder you touch it down, the less smoke you're going to get. But that doesn't account for what happened with that United flight. What the flip was that all about? It had zero smoke, but it wasn't a hard touchdown. Who's this guy? This is November 8904 Lima. Check out, here's one thing I can note. Well, let me just give the intro first. 8904 Lima inbound from Midway, Chicago, Southwest 2757. Now check out the nose gear, okay? No light. So now they're making these Maxes now with no light on the nose gear at all. They've completely removed it, and all the illumination now will come from the wing roots of the aircraft. Your taxi light, your takeoff light, your landing lights, all will be just embedded into the wing roots of the engine of the aircraft. That's pretty cool, no? Alright, here we go. Split scimitar. We got LED strobes. Alright, but it looks like an 800 here. This is Alaska Airlines Flight 37 from Everett, Washington. Alright, and this is November 529 Alpha Sierra. I would have thought first it's one of those old 900s, but no, it's a bit shorter. It's an 800, it looks like. Proudly all Boeing. Alright, check out the wheels. Let's look at that wheel spin up. Oh no, I lost it. There it is. Right bogey first, left bogey second, and there's your spin up. That was an awesome ground lift dumping deployment right there, or speed brake deployment. Alright, who's this? I don't know who this is. We are out of sequence. This might be 77539. Let's have a look. If this is 77539, yes it is. Alright, inbound from San Francisco as United Flight 2234. You can see a lot of the fence in this shot. Will it be the right side first, or will he swing it back over to the left? It was right side, then left side, and that looked like it was a bit of a firm touchdown. It was a very short span of smoke creation, so yeah. Man, we are just banging these out, aren't we? I don't know who the fuck it is. This could be 500 Whiskey Romeo. No, that's not 500 Whiskey Romeo because that's the Freedom 1 livery. Let me find out here who this is. Alright, this is November 470 Whiskey November. Now this is Southwest 1231, inbound from Kansas City, Missouri. No, Kansas City is not Kansas. That is your greaser. Wheel spin up is good. Right side comes down. Yeah. Pilot uniform is visible. And we are off. We're off to the gates. Let's go. Ooh, a Delta Airlines here. Okay, we got November 3736 Charlie. Another flight inbound from Seattle, Washington as Delta 2955. And this one, of course, not a MAX because Delta had never ordered any MAXs, nor did they ever order any Dreamliners. I wonder what they knew. I wonder what they knew that inhibited them from purchase any of those fucked up airplanes, man. No MAXs, no Dreamliners. Not at Delta. They must have known something that all didn't. Alright, welcome to Vegas. So this has just been an experiment with the camera here. Just see if this plane spotting experiment will work out. If I get any views, great. If not, whatever. I'll know it didn't work. But I'll leave you with this grand finale here of November 384H, a Hawaiian Airlines taking off to Honolulu. It is basically nighttime here. I've got the exposure turned way up. I've got the as bright as I can get the lens. It's not night, but it's really, really dark. So this could have been an epic shot had it not been for the flippin' fence. If the fence wasn't here to destroy what we're going to see when this aircraft crosses over the mountain plain, that could have been an epic finale. Because the heat vapor or the heat signatures coming off of the engines will look flippin-tastic when this passes the plane of the mountains. So I'm going to just shut the hell up and let you enjoy the moment. Thank you for watching. Please give me a subscribe or a like or both, because I need it. I want to grow this fucking channel. I want to go to cool places, but I don't need to go if I have no one watching. I got lots of cool places I want to go check out. International, you know. And once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to start going live. I've already got all the equipment. If I don't have any viewers, what the fuck am I doing it for? But alright, peace out, folks. Enjoy this shot.